Howie. I see what you're doing here. I'm not even going to lie, and I like it. You don't want to go into the draft having to pick for need to fill a position. You want to go best player available, and I love it. From these pickups, should I say, that you're doing, I mean, you picked up the safety yesterday, and you picked up Nicholas Morrow. I like it. But I got a question for everybody in the chat and comment below. Let me know. Should we still pick up Bobby Wagner? Because when I'm looking at this linebacker core, it's probably the weakest on the whole team. You might want to go call Bobby, yo. Let me know what y'all think. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. There it go. Yes, and also, it is a bell next to it to let you know to put up all this flavor. Notification gang, yo that. You know, we go live. Everything is free. We go live. We do videos. You know what I mean? Shorts, all type of stuff, man. Last but not least, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. However the algorithm works, more people get to see me. More people get to see the merch, man. Yes, the merch will be in the description. Shout out to Print Chance doing it big over here, man. Last but not least, again, Bet Us. Yes, Bet Us is the app, man. I'm keep trying to tell y'all this. I know y'all got DraftKings. I know y'all got FanDuel and all that. But Bet Us is the only app that is going to give you 125% on your first deposit. If you put down $100, guess what? In your account, it will be $225 for you to play with. Just go to Bet Us, man. We got all type of bets, man. All of them. Just look it up. The link will be in the description. I'm putting it in the comment. Fresh Factor Day. Fresh Factor Day is, it takes a lot for you to gain where you want to be and to get in the position that you want to get into, right? Now, once you get there, that doesn't mean I was trying to fall back and I done made it here and this and that. Because here's the thing. You should, every day you wake up, want to be better, want to do better, want to gain more money, want to be a better father, whatever the case may be. Because if you sit down on your morals and you like, oh, I made it, I could fall back, you might lose what you worked so hard for because you fell back and you stopped being the person that you was to get where you was. You know what I mean? It happens a lot. It happens in sports. It happens in relationships. It happens a lot. Don't fall back after you get whatever you want or whatever you was gunning for, because it's always more. All right. Howie, I see what you're doing, and I really, really like it. I do. The fact of the matter is, you don't want to go into the draft with just holes everywhere, because we've seen it in 2019, we've seen it in 2016, we've seen it a lot. And this is when you start reaching for people. This is when you start trying to make things work that's really not there. This is when you start trying to put a player that you have in need for a spot, and might not even be that good. You might pass up on a couple of people. You might think, oh, well, we needed a possession wide receiver, so we're not going to go get this speedy guy. A la J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and DK Metcalf. You might think these things, but even if they're camp bodies, even if you just got bodies, you can say, well, we got bodies there, we got competition there, and we're going to see what we got. So let's just select the best player available at the draft. And I say that to say this because Nicholas Morrow, right? It's not a major signing, but it is a good signing. When you look at it, he's coming off the best year of his career. It seems like he get better with fine wine. I mean, the man is 28. He's been in the league, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be his 6th year. And he had his best year. He damn near doubled all his stats. When you look at it, total tackles, he played for the Raiders 2 years ago. He has 78 solo tackles, 62 assisted tackles, 16. He had 3 sacks though, and 1 interception. But when you look at what he did with Chicago, who really wasn't a good team. They had a good defense. We had trouble with them. We had trouble with them, and they was they was the guys that did not knock him out, Jalen Hurts, but they're the ones that put a hurting on him. They're the ones that got him injured. So when you look at what he did last year, 116 total tackles, 83 solo, and 33 assists. So he damn near doubled everything that he did his last year, and that was his best year. I mean, his stats don't go up and down; they go up. But this was his best year. Did you just sign another Jag? Probably. Did you just sign another guy in like TJ Edwards? And I like TJ Edwards a lot. I thought TJ Edwards probably had a better year than him, but the stats really are kind of the same. So I say that to say this. Maybe it's time you look at Bobby Wagner. I understand he's an older guy. What is he, 32 now? He even played, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be his 11th year. But last year, still putting up numbers. I mean, when you look at his tackles, combined tackles, 140, solo tackles, 81, assisted tackles, 59, 10 tackles for loss. And I think Morrow had 11. He ain't had 1 safety last year. 2 picks last year. I mean, this is a guy that can fit right in. And whatever defense that you want to do, he's aggressive. He goes after the football, and he's been doing it his whole career. So I'm not gonna lie. If you want to go ahead and get a guy like a Bobby Wagner, man, maybe you might want to start making that phone call. Maybe you want to start making that phone calls, because when you look at the depth, and I do think this is probably the weakest position that we have right now, especially depth-wise. I mean, we could say corner and safety, but when you look at it, we don't know what we're going to be getting from a guy like who's the third pick? I can't keep forgetting this guy, man. Picked him up in the 3rd round. It'll come to me in the video. But if it don't, comment below. So when you look at it, who can you trust? I mean, we lost Kaiser White, we lost TJ. You know what I mean? Kind of light in the butt in the linebacker core. So I think you do want to make some more moves. Probably draft a guy, but we got to see what Nakobe Dean's going to bring to the table. Taylor. We got to see what he's going to be able to bring to the table. You got some guys, but I don't think it's enough. So you might have to call Bobby Wagner. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know, stay Philly, stay fresh, man. We're going to be start talking about these, we're going to be start talking about these prospects, man. We're going to start talking about this draft. We're going to dig real deep. I've been doing my research. So I got some videos coming up for y'all. Comment below. Let me know if y'all still here. If y'all still here, comment below. Let me know what's the first draftee that y'all want me to talk about. Whoever comments the most or whatever, the guy that gets the most comments, should I say, that's who I'm going to go with first. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.